Yeah, what's up, people? It's your boy, Mr. Chad. This is Sports Prediction Arena. The breaking news right now is that Victor Osimhen has finally joined FC Galatasaray of Turkey. And a lot of fans are mocking Chelsea, insisting that Victor Osimhen rejected Chelsea to join FC Galatasaray. But that is not the situation. The truth remains that Osimhen found himself in a desperate situation, having missed out on the opportunity to either join Chelsea or the Saudi Arabian club. Remember that if money was the problem for Victor Osimhen, that Saudi Arabian club offered to pay him between 25 to 30 million pounds on annual basis, and also offered to insert an exit clause in the contract that will allow him to leave the club anytime he wished. But Victor Osimhen insisted at the time that he doesn't want to leave Europe. That was what his agent was reported to have stated. Then at the end of the day, Victor Osimhen is going to FC Galatasaray, where he will earn exactly the amount that he earns at Napoli. So the question is, if he knew that he was going to go to Galatasaray, why did he not go to Saudi Arabia instead, where he would have made more money with almost 0% taxes? A lot of people thought that Chelsea did not make sufficient offer to Victor Osimhen, but that is a lie. Chelsea actually offered to pay Victor Osimhen £10.2 million on annual salary, that is £200,000 a week. And Chelsea also offered to pay him $1 million for Champions League qualification, that is if Chelsea qualified for Champions League, and also offered to pay him £2 million in bonuses if Chelsea wins the Premier League title. Chelsea also made an offer of £10 million to his agent if they assent to that deal as his agent fee, that is going to be paid the sum of £10 million. And Chelsea offered to pay Napoli £80 million. That is after 1 year of Victor Osimhen's contract at Chelsea, because he has to come first on loan with an obligation to make the deal permanent after 1 season. Chelsea is not offering them an option to take Victor Osimhen on permanent basis, because if there is an option inserted in the contract, it means that after 1 season, if Victor Osimhen doesn't perform at Chelsea, that he can be sent back to Napoli. But Chelsea inserted an obligation to make the deal permanent. And Chelsea was making this offer bearing in mind that they do not want to breach the financial fair play rule. They knew that with Osimhen in the team, that if Chelsea qualifies for the UEFA Champions League next season, that Chelsea can be able to, pay their great fee for Victor Osimhen. That was what engineered the kind of offer that Chelsea made for Victor Osimhen. But at the end of the day, he rejected it, despite the fact that he insisted that he wanted to remain in Europe. If you want to remain in Europe, why didn't you go to a top club like Chelsea and to a top league like the EPL, where your stock would have risen from where it was to even greater height? So Victor Osimhen actually took the decision to join FC Galatasaray because Antonio Conte vowed never to reintegrate any player that is not part of his plan into the team. Victor Osimhen and his agent considered the risk of having him not playing a competitive game at least between now and January. So instead, they decided to accept the offer from FC Galatasaray in order to get him playing time elsewhere. So what Victor Osimhen will be doing right now is for him to make sure that he gets between 20 to 25 goals before the Turkish league ends, so that it will help him to attract other suitors from other countries, from the top leagues, to come and sign him from Napoli. So for those of you saying that he rejected Chelsea to sign for Galatasaray, that is entirely not the truth. He may have rejected Chelsea, but going to Galatasaray was never in the picture. In fact, it was born out of desperation for him to leave Napoli in order to get playing time elsewhere. Victor Osimhen coming to Chelsea would have benefited both parties. Look at the kind of chance that Jackson missed against Crystal Palace. These are match-winning chances. This is the kind of chance you expect every top striker to score. But Jackson missed it, and this is why Chelsea went all out for Victor Osimhen. But that wasn't to be. So in January, Chelsea will be looking to get another striker, because if Chelsea had known that Victor Osimhen's deal was never going to materialize, they would have focused on getting Ivan Toney. But before they knew it, Ivan Toney was already on his way to Saudi Arabia. So do not blame Chelsea owners. They really tried their best. They really deployed every strategy available to make sure that they secure Victor Osimhen, only for Victor Osimhen to reject the offer of Chelsea. On the other part, Todd has put another smart business by selling Gabriel Angelo for £20 million to Al Nassr in Saudi Arabia. Remember that Angelo was signed, from Brazil last season, where Chelsea signed him for just £13 million and was sent out on loan So Chelsea has garnered money from the loan they sent into Strasbourg, and right now they are making extra £7 million from selling this player without him having to kick a ball officially for Chelsea. That is a smart business from Chelsea. So what do you think about this Osimhen's whole situation? Do you think Chelsea will still go back again for Victor Osimhen after one season, or do you think Chelsea should look elsewhere? Please kindly leave your comment in the comment section below.